Hello everyone, my name is Nomus and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. Picking up here shortly after our last episode. It is... What day is it today? I can't even tell. Gotta take off one of our armor pieces. Okay, it is April 10th today. So a third of the way through the month. I might just keep that one piece of armor off for the time being. We'll just toss it in our backpack. And I'm in the ceramic workshop. You'll notice I've got a sink installed in here. We're going to try and get this one plumbed in today. Got some materials up on the roof to get that done. We've wanted a sink in here for a little while. Originally, I think we were thinking of doing a rain barrel outside of a window, but having something just inside the workshop will work perfect. So let's get things going on this another foggy day. Head up to the roof. Go build ourselves another tarp rain collector. No garbage bag rain collectors here. All about those tarps. Okay, so the sink is right on that tile. So I think if we put this right above the door, that should work. So put that there. Get a little bit of carpentry XP. We are on the home stretch to level 10 there. And speaking of other levels, getting close to 10, one more harvest, and we'll be maxed out on agriculture. Harvested a couple things of kale in between episodes, which got us right to the edge. Alright, let's go plumb this sink in. I've got the pipe wrench in our backpack. So it should just be a matter of right-clicking and plumbing in. Plumb in a large industrial sink. There we go. Okay, perfect. As soon as we get some more rain, we will have water in the ceramic workshop. Let's go drop this pipe wrench off. I think I am keeping it in here. In our tool cabinet. Okay. Next thing we want to do. I'm trying to mark off or knock off a few of the to-dos that have been lingering around. This one hasn't been lingering around for too long. There was a recent suggestion in one of the previous videos to add a island in the kitchen for a little bit of extra storage space because, as you can tell from our countertops, we are running out of storage space. So I like the idea. We have just enough room in here to build a couple islands. So I've got the what is that? He's called actually. Bar element counter. I've got just enough room here to place a couple down, and then we still have a walking lane around. So I'm thinking of doing these end pieces maybe facing that way. So let's put one there. And we're doing it in wood, not metal, because we don't have any propane right now. And we'll put that there. Alright, cool. So there we go. We have a walking lane all the way around and a nice bit of extra storage. So let's take all this milk that's been piling up. 20 cartons of milk, 2 of chocolate milk. And our milk bottle, and we'll put that in the bottom one. There we go, that looks better. And we could maybe even put our cereal in there too, or on here. It works right there, as is. Oh, we could take these though. All of our goblets. We could place them on here. Nice. And our silver goblet shall go in the middle. along with copper mug. These are the ones that we've made, right? Or did we make the copper one? We might have actually found that one. I don't think we actually picked that one up. Or I don't think we actually made that one. And then metal cups. Let's put those over here. Okay, and we can actually put our goldware. It's not silverware, it's goldware. Put those out here too. Very nice. Alright, we just need the knife. Just need the knife out there. And a fancy plate still. Alright, so I'll figure out some more what to put in this one. That one's already half full with just milk. So, great suggestion there. Now, we're going to move upstairs. Back upstairs. Back to our tailoring room. Had another good comment. Actually, two good comments. Regarding our button situation. And how we should be able to use these large bone beads for buttons. So let's grab some of these. I'll take them over. Didn't even consider that last time out. There we go. And I did actually find, because of another comment, 2 more buttons down in one of our crates downstairs. So we've got lots of beads and buttons now. Can I put those on the table? Okay, there we go. So let's make the last couple things that we weren't able to make last time. The hide coat and the hide robe, because we have the hide jacket, I believe. Yes, we have the hide jacket. So let's see how the hide coat compares. We used furred leather for the jacket, and I'm using crude leather for the coat. So I'm going to see if there's any difference in insulation. I'm not sure if it would feed in that far, but curious. So we'll craft this. Once we get that next tailoring book, we'll start crafting more of this level 4 clothing to continue our XP accumulation. I don't want to hold off on not making them just because we don't have the boost. Oh, I'd like to see what this stuff is. Alright, still get 10 XP. Alright, so our hide jacket. Wind resistance about 50%, maybe a little bit more. And insulation, water resistance about 1/3, I'd say. Run speed modifier, pretty negligible, same with combat speed modifier. Alright, wind resistance on the coat, a lot less. Insulation, a lot higher. Less protection. Substantially less protection. Because wearing this would replace our armor as well. Okay. So it's a good thing we made the jacket first. Alright, let's make the next piece here. Our robe, which doesn't need buttons. Let's go ahead and craft that. $7.5 XP, because it's 1 level requirement lower. But it also just gives us a coat. Okay. So I wonder if that's just a typo in the Lua code. That maybe one is actually supposed to make you a robe, but they still have it set to coat. And we did notice that in the output, where the robe says so hide robe, but does output a coat. So if you don't have buttons right now, until this is fixed, and you need a coat, just make a robe. The more you know. Okay, well, that is done. We will put these into storage for now. Some more of our homemade clothing. And you'll notice I've also got some seeds on us. We've got common, mallow, and comfrey seeds. So got some feedback in the last video about what kind of crops we should do. Sounds like sunflowers is a go. And medicinal herbs. So I haven't really done anything with medicinal herbs or treatments at all with this character. So let's start growing some comfrey and common mallow. Now comfrey's for the bones, common mallow's for sickness. I can never remember. I'm pretty sure comfrey is the bones. Oh yeah, recovery from broken bones. Common mallow, cold and flu symptoms. Okay. Which actually would be handy. I've had a couple colds with this character, but I've only really treated it with staying warm and rest and well fed, so you guys have an alternative. Alright, so we'll do a row of each of these, I believe. Alright, and mallow. Same image. Alright, comfrey, mallow. Let's put these away. So we got one more row left for May, which I think is the sunflowers. I think that's the sunflowers. Let me just double check here. Let me put these ones away first. Starting to remember where all the seeds are kept now. Alright, sunflower. Sunflower. Yes, best month in May. You can plant through June. Since we're a third of the way through April, I'll just wait until the best month. Then it's 90 days from there. Alright, cool. Very good. So those are some of the tasks I wanted to get done around the base. We've finished those. I think the island actually looks quite nice in the kitchen. I'm quite happy with that suggestion. Just fills out that empty space nicely. Alright, so it's 150. I also want to get out to Brentford Manor today. We're going to take on another point of interest. Not nearly as significant as the detention center. But we know from the past, it was about 8-9 months ago when we were driving around this area frequently, going back and forth to the hotel out here. There were quite a few zombies in this area, so I think it'll be a good test of our armor and see exactly how much our attack speed and our run speed is affected. But it's a little bit late to head out right now. We'll probably head out first thing in the morning. Let's go see if we can do some fishing. And we may actually slaughter another couple animals. Another couple pigs or sheep. Now, it is very foggy. I am not going to be able to see if there are splashes beyond 10-15 yards. So let's put that on the back burner. We'll get our rope. We'll do some animal population maintenance. So we are up to 31 animals. We got lots of boars. So I think those should be the first to go because we don't want them fighting each other. So large black boar, lots of landrace boars. Let's go check in on these. See which ones are adults. Male adult. There we go. We'll leave the juveniles. Alright, come on. Time to go. Time to fill up our freezer. And this will be a good opportunity to do a little bit more testing with our butchering. Had a suggestion somewhat recently. I think it was on the comments of the live stream. Last Leroy live stream. That we should try switching up the order of operations for our butchering process. So I have been doing remove leather, remove head, bleed, and then get meat. They suggested maybe do bleed first, then remove leather, head, and then meat. Let's see if that gives us any different outcome. More than just 1 or 2 prime cuts. So I'm open to trying. Alright, we need a hunting knife. Which I should have a few down here. Nice and sharp. Alright, go over here. And we're going to keep an eye out for another sink. We're going to put a sink in this corner for our leather making purposes. I'm still very wary, keeping an eye on the animals outside after we do each kill. Alright, let's get this guy up there. Hoist him up. Alright, so we'll bleed them first. Okay. Let's get the leather. Okay. We'll remove the head. And we'll gather the meat. So I've actually got the machete out right now. Not the hunting knife. Alright, poor cut, average, poor, average. No prime cuts at all. So, I don't think it's any worse, any better, unfortunately. Cook up one of these average ones. And the rest can go in the freezer. Actually, how's our meat situation here? That's gone rotten on us. We still got some poor cuts of pork in there. Some mutton. Okay. Throw this rotten stuff into the compost. Get the brain out of here. Still got a little while to cook. Let's go ahead and make some tannin. Just gonna tan this up right now and make it into leather strips. Let's go check out the food. There we go. Good old pork chop. Doesn't get much fresher than that. Let's put this down. Should we just make like a bunch of totems somewhere? What should we do with all these skulls, guys? We got so many skulls. The bull skulls we could definitely get the jawbones from. Let me know your thoughts though. Alright, let's tan this. Oh, actually, no, wait, I gotta work it down first. Okay. Add a crude. Tan that. Try that. And cut that. And bundle that. Okay, let's put this upstairs. I haven't been harvesting bones off the corpses. We got so many bones. I don't think it's necessary. Until we figure out something to do with all the bones. Okay, let's fill that up. And we're still killing some time this evening, so maybe we'll go out and do some harvesting, or some foraging. Take the bridge. Alright, and let's look for... I don't think we really need food. Oh shit. Helicopter. Okay, change plan. God damn it. I was totally not prepared for this. That was the last thing on my mind. Well, I guess we're going over to Brentwood Manor. I don't have any food on me though. No, maybe we'll just fall back a bit. Still come back tonight. Get food. Go in the morning. Stick to the original plan. Around 6 o'clock though. We'll just go up to the next turnoff. Wait there. I don't think I have any books or anything that we could have been reading right now. This is where I've been swiping all the gravel from. And we actually do have... I believe we have our sack in the back. Only one. But we could grab some more gravel. Might as well. We got another one. Oh, I have it. It's a sack full of sacks. Okay. Won't hurt to have some extra gravel on hand. Okay, and then in here we got this laundry bag. Take that out. Alright. Well, that's 16 more tiles of gravel somewhere. Alright, so 6 to 720 so far. On April 10th. What's that, 11 days? 12 days? 31 days in March? Is it coming back? That might be it. Yep. Hour and a half. Take that. Alright, let's head back. It should have been far enough away. Yeah. I think we'll be alright. Now we can focus on the manor. Maybe best that it came today and not tomorrow. There. Well, let's just leave the gravel out here. I assume we'll probably just use it for the driveway. Since we have it, we might as well. Let's put that away. Alright, so we got 2 machetes in here, both new condition. That's good. We still have our swords, our short swords. And we got our guns. Should we want to rile things up a bit at the manor? Okay, we're at 76. Let's get some food and we'll go to bed. We'll be up nice and early before the sun. We'll get there hopefully around dawn. Okay. Let us go to bed. Hold on. What else do we carry that we can drop? It's 4-arm armor. I think we'll just keep the car. Okay. Let's see what would get us under our carry capacity. I think we drop that armor off. That might get us there. Alright, I will see you in the morning. Well, we actually got up just after the sunrise. I wonder if I should make one more machete. So we don't have one on our belt right now. I wonder if we should still have 2 there. Let's make one quickly. Alright, get that. Assemble that. Still need that grindstone in here. Be a bit more efficient. Get that attached. I'm gonna leave this hunting knife here. Alright, we're all sharpened. And we're ready to go. No, wait, I need food. I need to take food with us. One for the road. Alright, 2 is 2 is our standard for what we take with us. That's good enough. Oh, crops. Oh, I haven't even watered those. Damn it. Almost a disaster. Hmm. 80 aren't enough. Let's just do full. This should be okay still. These ones. I'll fertilize them when I get home. Alright, fine, dry. Water pack. 50. 50. Fine. Okay. Everything else should be good. Oh no, these ones aren't. Yeah, fine. We should just get it well watered. They might be gone for a few days. You know, so much for the early start. He's a diligent farmer. You'd feel bad if he loses any more crops that he can have anything to do to not lose them. Kale, I'm not worried about. Kale will be fine. Water. Yes, yes, wake up time. Thank you. Those ones I will water because they're still growing. Yeah, whatever. Okay. We're good. Let's go. Generator should be good still. I don't think it was too long ago I filled it up. Oh, empty water. Good lord. You can't win. I'm gonna need a sink out by the car. Alright, 3 hours later. It's like any family vacation I ever had growing up. Dad's like, we're gonna be on the road at sun up. Noon rolls around. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Okay, and this armor, let's put that in the glove box. Still slightly over capacity. I guess it's the extra machete. Our backpack's pretty light. We got nails here. And how close did that get us? 15.4. What else can I jettison? A substantial amount, not much. Hammer, I guess we don't need to be carrying. A screwdriver. Get away with that. Get away with this stuff. Without this stuff. There we go. Just under. Now that is a sparse backpack. I don't think we've had this sparse a backpack since we started with Leroy. What is our turn? The next one. So if I switch over to the machete, though, then we are encumbered. Ooh, just barely, though. I could probably do without the butterfly knife. Only 0.21, though. Well, that would be enough. That in the backpack. Oh, God. Distracted driving. There we go. A little while since we moved up here. Or I guess we came up here when we were looking for stuff to dismantle. Oh, new coveralls. Or overalls. I will take those. And some more boots. I found an extra pair of snakeskin boots in our bedroom. In our what was it? Our suitcase. There we go. We got more boots. Now, if we see any straw hats up here, we are going to start stockpiling them. We are not going to be without straw hats ever again. That's the plan. So, we did drive up here once. You can see we've explored up to about the end of the driveway. And we turned around. No idea if this was looted or not. The first time we came up here, it looks like it's there's garbage outside. It might be, and there's actually no zombies here. What the heck? Wasn't this place crawling before? They've all moved on, I guess. There you go, Brentford Quill Manor, or Brentford's Quill Manor. Tennis courts. Oh, maybe this will just be a vacation for Leroy. Oh yeah, it's looted. Oh my God, it's got a chandelier. Holy cow. Is there any way for us to get that chandelier? Wow. What a place. Sounds like we got it all to ourselves. I want a sawn-off shotgun. Behind the bar, how fitting. They must have still had some sketchy clientele up here. Are you stocking up on booze? I guess so. Yeah, I was expecting a big fight, but no such luck. We have a library here. Some books remaining. Do aliens control us? We'll find out. I'm not a secret agent. Scream Queen. Why some live and some die. Fear and Trembling. All the classics. 17 times humanity almost went extinct. Well, 18 times now. Fishing 2. Oh, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Yeah. Tale of Peter Rabbit. Nice. Some actual classics. Metalworking 1. Metalworking 2. Encyclopedia Hibernia. K to 11. K to 11? K to L. What was this one again? Life Before Man. Dying for Freedom. Walking Through America. Cuban Missile War. 1908. Money. Give me your money. 2 credit cards. Ooh. Emmett Farnsworth. Well, there's still a few people here. A few residents of the manor. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We can take that. Heavy as heck. We can take it. Quit the grounds. Ooh, nice wall lamps. Oh my god. Violent sneezes. I zoomed in on that first sneeze. That's where you know it's a big sneeze. Hey, they got an island in their kitchen too. A little bit more impressive than ours. Yeah, this would have been a cool place to see before it was looted. Oh, what's that? A garbage chute? That's cool. Garbage chute or a... Oh, it's, yeah, a wall bin. We can actually take that. Huh. There's another sink. Let's grab that. That can be for the butchery. The butcher's corner. Nice. Bobber. Now that is a dining room table. Oh, is that full? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's actually be... We should be searching for trash in here. Alright, we've gone through the main floor. Let's head upstairs. We've seen a lot of plates, but no fancy plates. Actually, let me take this sink out first. It's pretty heavy. That can go there. A lot of cool books. A lot of cool titles. Stocked up on fish again. Or not fish, chips again. I was thinking fish and chips. Alright, still got 30 some units in there. Let's head up. Keep searching. Lots of paintings in here. Lots of these fancy lamps. What are they actually called? Pink wall lamp. Doubt. Key. Is there a basement in here, maybe? What photo is that? Baseball game. Well, since we use a battle lot, we should probably take that. This is a big place. Looking for the lights. Leviathan. A leather jacket. Not as nice as the ones we can make. Ours will always be nicer. Oh, there's the garbage chute again. Should grab one of those. Get a hammer in here. Can you imagine if this place was a barricaded survivor home? Oof. Be set. 50 days without water. There's lots of like survivalist themed literature in here. Postcard from California. Our postcard collection grows. Yeah, that's quite the chandelier. This kind of reminds me of the mansion from Left 4 Dead. Is it Left 4 Dead 2? One level. More iron lamps. Another postcard from Maui. Photograph of someone with their eyes shut. Wide shut? No, we may not find anything else cool in here. Get those wall bins and get out of here. A little bit of a letdown not having a fight for this spot. Oh wow, this is the above the library. It's a cool layout. Samurai of Slap Top. X. Was it slap? No, it wasn't slap top. What was it? Slat top? Slaff top? Yeah, cool. Alright, I saw another staircase back on the other side. We haven't looked in here. Where was that staircase? Back here. Into the kitchen. Okay. Alright, let's go get hammer. We're gonna grab one of those wall bins. Something unique for the base. That's all we needed. And we're hungry. Won't need to nurse these. Yeah, no basement, unfortunately, from what I can see. Okay. It's unsettling. Must be something else here. There's a couple buildings outside. Check these out. Search these piles of trash, camera. Pipe. Tarp. Duct tape. Ooh, did they have animals? Nothing nearby. Nothing inside here. Alright, well, if we want furniture, I guess we could go back there, or some of those fancy lights. I'll mark it off as done, though. You guys let me know if there's anything in particular there that you would like us to have at the base. Let's climb through all the bushes. Yes, good job, Leroy. Hopefully we didn't get holes in our clothes because of your misadventure. We're good. The animal hide is tough. Alright, let's throw this in there. So there's one more building. No, it's just a gazebo. Okay. All right, well, there's Brenford'S Manor. Very cool place. No fight for us here, though. So where can we go? Back into town? This was the airport. Well, there were zombies up there. I remember that. It's 5:40. We're getting tired. Maybe we shall sleep here the night. And we can head over to the airport in the morning. How about that? All right. We'll pick up at first light again. And we'll make our way over to, hopefully, a fight. So, it should just be up here. And around the corner. I think this will take us along the end of the runway. Unfortunately, a very foggy day. April 12th. Oh god, rabbits. I was checking my sharpness on my blade. Where was this other one we killed? We might as well grab that. Little kitten. Oh, I can only carry one at a time. Okay, hold on. Poor weather conditions and distracted driving. Not a good combination for rabbit survival. Okay. Hungry again. Constantly hungry. Alright, get out of here. Get off the road. You know what's good for you. Alright, where's our turn off? Oh, there's the bend. Okay, that's it. Alright, so we're driving alongside the runway now, I believe. Yes, that's the runway. So the positioning of this airport, or this airstrip, being near the, or somewhat near the checkpoint, do you think this is just like the Brandenburg airstrip, or is this like a military airstrip? So we'll see once we get in there if there's any sign of military tents. I don't recall there being any when we initially drove through. Make note of that. So if you remember, we did a drive all the way down to the end of the runway and then back out again. Oh yes, here's some zombies. Oh yes. Yes, indeed. Now these have been looted as well. We'll work this group. And I see how it feels in combat in a bunch of this high tier armor. Let's see if we notice anything appreciable. So far the attack speed seems very similar. A war hatchet there. Probably should have parked out here. Oh boy. Okay, can I get to the car? Ooh. Maybe not. That's a lot. Okay, run speed. We feel a little bit sluggish. I will say that. Just get him away from the driver's side. So we can run back in there and hop in. Boy, can I get back in there? Definitely should have parked out here. Alright, let's just fall back down here. We're gonna have to just rest on the road. Slowly make our way back up. Yeah, there's a lot in there. Okay. Well, we have our challenge. Not attacking the fence, though. I don't think, anyway. Oh no, down they are. Yeah, there's the stress. We just can't hear it, but he can hear it. Should have checked if I needed to sharpen. That's what we do. Yes, it must be quite loud because he is at his breaking point. I would say combat-wise, speed, I'm not really noticing a significant reduction in our overall speed. I think we do run slower. It feels a little bit sluggish. A little bit of rain. Well, maybe this is where we'll see the fence come down finally. We've yet to see a fence come down yet. Since they added that. It's going to fall back where they're not knocking around so much. Fog is lifting. Okay, so let's sharpen while we wait here. While we catch our breath. Okay. Still both good. Back up we go. The next batch. Okay, well, we've done pretty good with that group. It's a shame you can't hear the knocking on the fence. You might have stuff on you. What do you think, Arcturus? Maybe not. What do you see, Archie? What do we miss? There's nothing in there. Alright, next batch coming up. Should probably take this opportunity to move the car. Just park down here a little ways. Remember, we don't have a windshield, so we don't want to be sitting in there. Throw the Zeds around. Maybe we can move up and down. Might be a little bit too far back. Slice him. Airport doesn't stand a chance. Let's have some more stew. It's empty. Yeah, we'll just park here. The weight of all that armor crushing down on the zombie's head. Not a chance. Oh, time to sharpen. Sharpen with our back to the car. Not enough time at all. Still hungry. God damn it, every time I try and sharpen, they come out. So let me sharpen my blades. I think I might drive in there again. How's our long blade coming? 1200. Oh yeah, we cleared out a good chunk there. I think it's safe to say that Leroy is a force to be reckoned with now. I don't want to get too confident, but... What is that? Oh, broken long stick. Thought it was a katana. I got excited. Our stress is going down already. And it's gone. The best way to blow off some stress. Kill a bunch of zombies. Kill the very thing that is causing you stress, Leroy. Oh, one shotgun shell. What a treat. Oh, we got a group down here.
Hey!
They're the ones that followed us as we walk down the road. There's Ocean. Okay, quick search. Oh god, go inside. Drive away. Alright, let's park in one of these. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I've had my light on the whole time. Whoops. It's a waste of battery. Nails. Okay, so still some good stuff here. Barbell. You know what? Let's take one of these home. Maybe we'll get into some exercises. Why not? We've made it this far. We might as well pump some iron at some point. Put that in the back. And we're getting near the end of the episode. So I think we'll do one last push after we've rested up a bit here. Oh, and... no, we're not full. How's our sharpness? Good. Good. All right, we crossed over 14,000 today. On the road to 15 now. A whole new batch here. Swing and a miss. Okay, so we got one more hanger. Still got a lot of Zeds here. 2 more hangers. At least. Maybe more. Maybe I underestimated. Pancake mix. A full thing of pancake mix in the garbage. Heresy. Take that file set home. Alright, that one is good. Let's mark these 2 off. Okay, so just the tower and 1 more hanger. And we can say we've finished the airstrip. This one has a second story. And we're getting drowsy. Should be good timing. Finish this up. They're coming out of the tower now. Okay. Let's do this. Before the next wave comes. Oh my god, it's not looted. Welder mask. ratchet wrench, steel rods. Let's take the ratchet wrench. We can always go back to the prison for more steel rods. Wrench, shovel, nail, small handle. It's not looted. Small hacksaw. Welding rods. You know what? I'm going to grab another toolbox. Steel sheet. Break room. Pumpkin pie. Oh, basement? No. Got my hopes up. Oh. Oh. All the paint. Oh, welding rods. Or sorry, welding torches. Another ratchet wrench. Nice, full one. Hell yeah. Okay. Turquoise. Oh man, we don't have room for all this. God damn it. Okay, let's check this last building. And then we'll come back and we'll just carry as much paint as we can back in our main inventory. So much paint. Oh, this last building is looted. Should mean we get to take more paint home. God. Oh, don't crash. Take pills. Sharpen that. Oh, that is almost done. Okay, let's swap that one out. So it's still fine. Belt left. This one away. That away. We barely have enough room in here. I think that might be all we can fit. Okay, there's still a number of them here. Up from the landing strip now. Let's keep popping caffeine. Alright, so we've got 10 units in our backpack, and then another 20 or so in our main inventory. And the paint's, what, is it 5 or is it 10? Take 3 to 6 paint cans with this. Ooh, lead pipe. Give me that battery. Ooh, it's dead. Let's see glue. And some electronic stuff to dismantle if we want. Not necessary right now. Just a bunch of offices, another computer there. There should be a staircase though, shouldn't there? Oh, no, it's not a tower. It's just a single story. Thought it was going to be like a control tower. Okay, well, let's get some paint. Yeah, he's got a radio tower. So we cleared out 2 locations today. The number of spots in and around Brandenburg continues to dwindle. Alright, blue. It is 5. Okay. We should take some gray. Turquoise. Some white. They're all pretty much full. Yeah, yeah. We should probably take some black. Oh, we got brown here as well. More gray. I think gray would be good in some spots. Ooh, orange too. We can do 2 more. Yellow. Damn. Here, if we equip primary and secondary, we can carry more, I think. Let's take 2 things of brown. Ooh, we can fit 1 more. Orange. I can put 1 on my seat, I think. Why did I park so far away? Okay, can I still sit in there? Yes. Well, let's take this inside. Make it easy on ourselves. I think we killed them all. Nope, we didn't. Okay, gotta make this quick. Oh god. It's so dark without headlights. Alright, orange. Yeah, let's take an orange. Okay, let's go. Alright, and with that... Oh, shit, backwards. We're gonna wrap this one up, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Leroy the Conqueror continues to expand his sphere of influence. His territories continue to grow. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. Got to do a little bit of home building, a little bit of crafting, a little bit of exploration, a little bit of zombie killing. What's not to love? If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comments down below. Pray for our car to make it home. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.